Alright, so let's talk about The Last Witch Hunter, the new fantasy action movie starring Vin Diesel, Elijah Wood, and Michael Caine as well. I went and saw this yesterday, so on Saturday. This was a movie that I'd heard about a while ago, and I thought, you know what? This looks as though it's going to be fun. I really like Vin Diesel. He's cool, and this movie was quite fun, actually. Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. It it was it was an interesting mix between. It was actually quite like a Highlander movie, crossed with Blade, crossed with Dungeons and Dragons. That's kind of like been the general consensus on this movie, and I think it's a pretty fair description of what it is. Yeah, this was fun. I went into this, again, pretty cold. Didn't really look into it. I'd only seen the trailer. That was it. I hadn't been looking into the plot or anything. But essentially, of course, the plot of this movie is Vin Diesel is an immortal. He's hunting witches in a similar way that Blade hunted vampires. In this universe, you have good witches and evil witches. Of course, Vin Diesel's concerned with the latter, and he's been alive for 800 years. And what happened was, at the time of the Great Plague, him and a group of other men from the local village got together and marched upon the Witch Queen and her army of witches who were responsible for this Black Death that was just, tearing through the villages. And a huge battle ensued, and Vin Diesel his character was finally able to defeat the Witch Queen. But in so doing, she cursed him with immortality, eternal life. So that's how he's immortal. And he discovers a plot, because even though he defeated the Witch Queen, he didn't kill her. This is the thing. And he discovers a plot, that's been concocted by these evil witches to bring back the Witch Queen. And so the plot of this movie is Vin Diesel has to stop that from happening. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward, defeat the evil guys, save the world. Good, it's that good, solid storyline. Difficult to go wrong with that kind of storyline. Pretty simple to follow. It's a lot of fun. Vin Diesel does really good in this. He's you can tell he's having a lot of fun, and he's just enjoying being able to wave a sword around while it's on fire. Because that's essentially how you kill witches in this, apparently. Combination of steel and fire. Why not? So yeah, getting to see Vin Diesel, swinging a sword that's on fire. And yeah, he turns into Shishio, basically, from Rurouni Kenshin. Why not? Basically, Vin Diesel's character in this, it's kind of like Blade. With elements of Shishio added in, with a burning sword, the burning blade, the eternal blade, and to put it in Highlander terms, Vin Diesel's character's kind of like the Kurgan, if the Kurgan was a good guy. This immortal arse kicker who's battled through the centuries against evil this time. He's not. He's yeah, it's good. It really is a lot of fun. It's harmless. This movie's harmless. It is. It really is. Elijah Wood, He does fine. It's nice to see him in the film. Michael Caine, he's enjoying himself. So yeah, it's good, and some really solid action sequences in this. Um, yeah. Uh, but one thing I will add, this was done by Summit Entertainment. They're the production company behind this. They are incidentally also going to be helming the Highlander remake, so this may be a nice taste of what's in store, you know. And if it is, well, Highlander's certainly going to be a fun movie. So yeah, I enjoyed this. You know, Vin Diesel, I've heard people say he is something of a nerd. You know, he's into all this high fantasy stuff. So I think this was kind of a bit of a dream project for him. I caught the end credits and saw he was actually a producer on this movie. So, you know, it was something that he was passionate about. You know, and something you gotta love about Vin Diesel, certainly in my opinion. I never get the feeling that he's ever phoning in a performance. You know, I never get that feeling that he's just doing it for the paycheck. I always feel as though he's bringing 100%, and I got that feeling here as well. He does a really good effort in this, and he's just cool, badass Vin Diesel as always. You know, and what more can you ask for? If you love Vin Diesel, you know, period, you will enjoy this. But yeah, it's very good. It is. It's like I say, a really just fun popcorn flick. You know, you can't really go wrong with it. You know, it's nothing great. You know, but it is. In fairness to the film, it isn't trying to be. It's just trying to be fun. You know, and it succeeds. I had a really good time with this. You know, so yeah, that pretty much brings this to a close. I recommend this yeah, if you were looking for something to see, just a fun, really fun popcorn flick, go see this. You could do a hell of a lot worse, you know. Um, but yeah, that pretty much brings this to a close. I enjoyed it, and if you guys went to see it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you agree with some of the points that I've made. If you're debating whether to go see it, I hope this review's helped you, and if you do decide to go see it, I hope you enjoy it too. So thanks for watching everyone, and I shall see you all next time. Thanks everybody.